Alright, what we have here is a mini glue gun, unbranded. I see no identifying marks of any kind. Very cheap, very thin plastic. Check out the China cord. Short and thin. This was another attic find. I did test it, it does get hot. I did buy some glue sticks for it, which I have right here. Put some mini glue sticks here for it, long ones. Surebonder. I don't know, I have no idea what the wattage is, probably 10 or less. So we'll plug it into the flickery meter. Let's see what it tells us. We're at about 1 watt. Dropping. We're going up. It'll go up, then it'll go down. Power factor 0.9. So almost that. 0.017 amps. Kilowatt hours 6. Now we're up to 2 watts. So this one is getting hot as it heats up. The wattage goes up. Then it'll eventually go down. Until you go to use it, then it'll heat back up. But we're at 2.3 watts so far as it heats up. 118 volts, 60 hertz. Power factor's hanging about 0.9. Until it's starting to get warm. It'll take a while because it's small. So we'll come back up to 3 watts now. Still a power factor of 0.9. Kilowatt hours are up to 9 now. And amps are 0.26. Up to 4 watts. Power factor is still 0.996. 0.34 amps. Up to 12 kilowatt hours now. I think we're going to top out at 4.2 watts. Just shy of 5. It's not getting up any higher. It's not going up to 4.3 yet. I'll let it sit a bit longer and see what we get. But I think about 4.2 watts is where we're going to top out at. Alright, now we'll drop down to 4.1. So it's on standby now because it's probably fully warmed up. Feels hot to the touch. Let's see if I can squirt some glue out. See what this thing does when I squirt some glue out, if anything. Not that much glue to come out. So I need to push something in there. So let me shove something in there to kind of give it a head start. Alright, got one of the glue sticks in there. You can tell how it's like rounded off the old one. Let's see if this thing will even squirt. A little bit. If you can see that or not. And we've gone down to 4.0 watts. Let me fiddle with this off camera because it's being stubborn. Alright, the mechanism sticks. It'll go forward, but then it doesn't reset. See, I'll squeeze it forward, see the thing go forward, or at least the trigger. It kind of sits there. So I gotta push it back like that to get it to reset. And we're holding steady at 4.0 watts, so it's a 4-watt glue gun. Power factor still 9.95. 11 kilowatt hours. That's gone down from 12. But, so this is a little 4-watt glue gun. I mean, it's squirting out. Just gotta manually reset that thing. So, this little guy does work. Let me plug in my 30-watt Stanley over there. Let's see what we get by that. Now it went back up to 4.1. Let's see if it goes up to 5 or not. No, it's not going to go back up to 4.2. It's going to hang around 4.1 to 4.6. Well, 4.163 to 4.18. So 4.1 watts. So it's a 4-watt glue gun. Not going to go up to 5. Alright, let's unplug it. That'll reset. And let's grab my 30 watt over here. Drag you over. Let's see what you consume. See, he's got a better plug on it. Right away, shot right up the... Look at that. Look how much power it's consuming temporarily. It went almost up to 60 watts. But now it's going to drop off. This thing took forever to get to 4 watts. This thing jumped right up to 60. Now it's hovering around 46 right now as it warms up. Because they're resistive load. So they'll draw a lot of current at first. It's already getting hot. Then it will drop down as it heats up. Power factor of 0.998. 0.356 amps. 120 kilowatt hours. Down to 40 watts. 39. This is exactly what it did on the voltage meter too. This one started going down, 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 down. Then as soon as you started squeezing the trigger, when the cold glue went through, it heated back up. Now it's got a thermostat. So we'll come back when it gets lower. We'll see exactly how low it will go. 24 watts and still dropping. 18 watts, still dropping. Where we're at max out at as far as like standby power. We will see. Down to 54 kilowatt hours. 0.156 amps. 0.996 power factor. 118 volts, 60 hertz. Going down to 17 watts. How low can she go? Well, we're down to 12 watts standby. I haven't even touched the gun yet. Still sitting there, plug it in, heating up. Haven't squeezed the trigger or nothing. Just letting it sit here trying to see how low it's going to go on standby. We're at 12.19 watts so far. Will it go to 10? Will it go to 5? How long do I keep it here before it goes back up? So I'm curious to see where it's going to bottom out at. If it bottoms out. It might go all the way to 0 watts. I don't know. See what happens here. Right, we're down to 11.9 watts. Like it's just basically it's going to hold there. It's going to hold probably around 11. It might go down lower, but it's going to take forever. I think it's really slow down now. Let's go ahead and squirt some of this hot glue out of here and see what it does. You'll watch it jump right back up as the thermostat resets. See the smoke. This has been sitting in that barrel. Smoky, smoky. Now we're going back up. Slowly. Creeping back up. Current's 0.109 amps. So we're going to go back up to 30 watts. Don't know. I'll let it sit for a while since I just squirted it. See what it creeps up to. before it decides to go back down. Alright, it's going to go back down now. Got up to about 13.8 watts. Now it's dropping back down. So I'm not using it. So who knows what the true rating is. It says 30 watts on the label. But is it really 30 watts? Don't believe the labels. But they don't use that much power, obviously, and very power efficient. So, there you go. How much power does a glue gun use? Not very much.